Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a Sudoku called Hybrid Sudoku from World of Sudoku book by Akash Doulani. So this is the outside Palindrome Hybrid Sudoku, and Akash has published a new book recently, his 10th volume actually. Hats off to the author, hats off to Akash for such a dedication. I've seen him creating Sudokus day and night for his books, and he has published his 10th volume recently. So this volume is nothing but all the hybrid Sudokus. There are more than there are nearly 120 hybrid Sudokus, and all of these are of different constraints. So I would highly recommend you to check the ebook. I'll add the link in the description below if you want to buy the ebook. It's in the PDF format, and the best part is that all the Sudokus have online solving links for both Pempa and Sudoku pad, and none of the Sudokus have a single given digit inside the grid. Amazing! See the level of dedication by Akash. Hats off to him, and so I have taken one of the Sudokus from his book, and I really thank Akash for actually giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. He has given me the PDF as well to cover any Sudoku whatever I want in for a video, and so I have taken outside Palindrome Sudoku from the book, and I really like the theme of this one. If you see there are only single digits outside the grid as outside clues, and then you have a very good symmetrical palindrome lines here. Amazing! So thanks a lot Akash for such a wonderful book, and thanks for giving me the ebook and letting me select the Sudoku that I want to cover on our channel. So again I would say I'll highly recommend you to check the ebook, check the online website where you can buy the ebook. I'll add the link in the description below. And before going to the puzzle, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to score videos on regular basis, and if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming back to this Sudoku, so I'll brief you the rules here. Classic Sudoku rules apply. That means you have to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition. Apart from that, you have some numbers outside the grid that indicates the numbers that will be seen in the first 3 cells from that direction. So if you have a 9 here, 9 has to be in one of these 3 cells in that direction. Same way for the 8 and 7 and all the other numbers. For particular column, you have to see the top and the bottom givens. For the row, you have to see the left and the right givens. And apart from that, you have some lines in the grid. Those lines are nothing but palindrome lines, which means the numbers on the line will read same from both the directions. So if you have a 1 here, you will have a 1 here. So if you have 1, 4 and 5 here, you will have a 1, 4 and a 5 here. So they will read same from both the directions. That is what they are called as palindrome lines. And with that, let's start solving this Sudoku. I haven't solved it yet, so let's see how much time we take to solve this Sudoku. So when you have same digits for a box in both the directions, so then you can directly write you will have a 1 here. Same way I'll have a 9 here, 9 here, 8 here, and a 7 here. For 9, 8 and 7, I'll have 1 here and a 2 here. I'll have a 2 here, 3 here, and a 4 here. And when I read a 3 from this direction, I should read a 3 from this direction as well. You'll have a 3 in one of these 3 cells. So 7 is in the exact middle cell of this palindrome line, so that doesn't count, and we cannot place it anywhere else for now. If this is a 3, this would have to be a 3, so that's not possible. If this is a 3, this would have to be a 3 for the palindrome line, and you already have a 3 in one of these 3 cells. This is 4, no. If this is 4, this would have to be a 4, that is still possible. Okay, 9 is in one of these 3 cells, 9 is in one of these this cell here, and 9 is one of these 3 cells, so these 3 cells would have to be a 9. and this is only the 9 here. So this is a 9. I didn't see the 9 here actually. 6 is in one of these two cells. There is really something very unique in this particular Sudoku I am seeing is, that's a really good one. These 4 cells and these 4 cells would have to be same, right? Which means in this box these 4 cells are the ones that I have already marked. So what I mean is these 4 cells and these 4 cells are same, and those 4 cells would have to be these ones. Amazing, right? So that works here as well. These 4 cells and these 4 cells would have to be these 4 cells because they are all same. So once these and these are same, they would have to be in one of these 4 cells. They have to be these 4 cells for that box, because what happens is I cannot have any more same digits in both the directions. Not more than these 4 cells I can have any same digits here or here. That's amazing. And which means this cell and these 4 cells are nothing but 5 different digits, and these four cells would have to be other 4 different digits, which means it's kind of a extra region Sudoku. You have these 5 cells, 6, 7, 8, 9, all of these would have to be different, right? Amazing. So which means you cannot have 2 in any of these 2 cells, or maybe what I can say is one of these 4 cells would have to have an 8, and which means these 2 cells cannot be 8 because 8 has to be in one of these 3 cells. So this cell is an 8, and that gives you an 8 here. Amazing. What an extraordinary logic this is. There's something very unique here, and these 4 cells and these 4 cells are same, which means 8 would have to be in one of these 3 cells. 2 also would have to be in one of these 3 cells, right? There has to be 2 here, and 2 cannot be in any of these 2 cells because there is a 2 here, and this would have to be a 2. Wow, amazing. So 2 is in one of these 2 cells. Okay, we already deduced that these can never be same. These 4 cells will always have to be different. I will just brief you again why is that so. You know these 4 cells would have to be one of these 4 cells. So which means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cells, and the remaining 4 cells out of 9 would have to be these 4 cells, which has to be different. So this cell cannot be a 2, and this would have to be a 2. That's an amazing piece of logic. Let's see if we are correct or not. Okay. Okay, so when you have a 4 here, 4 cannot be here, 4 cannot be here because you cannot have a 4 here, so which means 4 is in one of these 2 cells, and 5 is also one of these 2 cells. So 4 and 5 pair here, you get a 4, 5 pair. One, 7 and 9. Whenever you, okay, you have a 5 in one of these 2 cells, so these 2 cells cannot be 5, right? Because then you will have 5 same digits here, and that cannot occupy these 4 cells, right? So 5 cannot be in any of these 2 cells, 5 cannot be here, so this cell is a 5 here. You get a 5 in one of these 2 cells, and that gives you a 5 here. This is a hidden single 6, and that gives you 7, 8, 9 in these 3 cells. This is a hidden single 3 here, that gives you a 3 here. So these 2 cells would have to be a 4. If this is a 4, this still can be a 4. Okay. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 4. 2 is not possible, so it has to be 1 and 4 only. And 1, 2 and a 5. 2 is also not possible here, so 1 and 5 only. So which means 2 is in one of these 2 cells. If this is a 1, this would have to be a 1. 5, 4, 5, 4. Come on. If this is a 3 here, 3 is in one of these 3 cells then, right? And that again gives you a 3 here. So you get a 3 here again. So this is not a 3, this is a 3 here. Three cannot be here because you cannot have a 3. You can still have a 3 here. Okay, this is a 3 now, and this is a 3. That gives you a 6 here, because 3 is in one of these 3 cells, and that gives you a 3 here. Okay, and that gives you a 3 here in R5 C5. This is not a 3 again, it was already not a 3, it was a 5 actually. This is a 9 here, cannot be a 9 here. Seven and a 9, so this is 7, that is 9. Three is done, 2 is done. You need a 5 here in one of these 2 cells. 4, 3, 2 is done. 5, 6 is in one of these 2 cells. Oh, I'm sorry, you cannot have a 9 here. Okay, this is 1 and 7. Two, 8, 2, Come on, what am I missing here? Two has to be in one of these three cells. 2 cannot be here. 2 is in one of these two cells. Okay. 8. Okay, it's a 2-8 pair here. So this is 4-5 and you have a hidden single 6 here. So this is not a 6. This is 1 and 4. Eight and 2. 6 is possible here. Come on. One cannot be here. One cannot be here. These two cells are 1. One, 6, 7 and a 9. This is 6 and a 7. Five is in one of these two cells. Four is in one of these three cells. Six also is in one of these three cells. Come on. Oh, 1 has to be in one of these two cells, right? Because of the logic that you can see here, 1 has to be here. It means 1 has to be in one of these two cells. So this cell is not a 1. You get a 2, 4, 5 triplet here, that gives you a 1 here. So it cannot be 4 and 5, it has to be 6 and 7 here. 5, 6, 7, 4, 6 and 7. These three would have to be, these two would have to be same, or these. If you get a 1 here, am I missing something? Okay, so 2 is here, 2 has to be in one of these two cells, so this cell is not a 2. You get 2 in one of these two cells. Two, 3. Five is in one of these two cells. Oh, 5 is in a, oh come on, that was really simple. This cell would have to be a 5. I could have done that. And that gives you a 4, a 1 here, 5 get eliminated here. This is a 5, a 4 and a 5 here, and you get a 1 here. 1 also is in one of these 3 cells, so that is 1 2 4 triplet here, where you cannot have a 2 here. So you have 1 2 4 triplet. Wow, which means both of these cannot be 1. So the 1 from box 5 gets cancelled out. Both of these would have to be 7 then. Wow, that is amazing. That gives you a 6 here. Okay, 6 7 is gone from this cell. 1 and 9, and that gives you a 6 here. I missed that. 5 and 7. So this is nothing but 5 7 pair here. You get a 1 2 3 4 triplet here, and where can 8 be? 8 can still be here or here. Okay. Okay, that is 6 here. 5 is gone, so 7 and a 4. That is 7, 2, 8, 7 and 4. Where can 4 be? 4 can still be anywhere. Okay. This is 1 and 8. This is 8 and 9, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, this is hidden single 8 here. So this is 1 and 4. This cell cannot be an 8. 5, 6. This is 7 or a 9. No, not even a 7. Come on. This is nothing but 4 7, 2 7, 2 4 7 and 8, not even 7, 2 7 and 8. This is the end, and there is something more trickier here. Oh, 6 is here. This cell cannot be a 6. So where can 6 be? 6 cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. 6 is in one of these 2 cells. Seven is in one of these 2 cells, so this cell cannot be a 7. Oh, you already have a 7 here. If you get a 1 here, this cell would be a 1. If you get a 9 here, this cell would be a 9. No, it's not helping much. Come on. Oh, sorry. Where can 6 be in this box, in this column? It has to be here only. I marked everything as 6. So 1, this is 4 and 8. You get a 4 8 pair here. So that gives you a 7 here. 7, 2, 8 and a 4, that gives you 8, 1 and a 4, that gives you 9, 1, 4, 7, 9 and a 1, 1, 2, 8 and a 2. Okay, now this is getting done. 7 and 8 here. We almost solved this Sudoku. There was some tricky points and some easy things that we missed here in between the solve. 5, 6 and 9. So this is 5, 6 and a 9. And this is nothing but 5 and a 6. So this is 5, 6, 7 and a 5, 8 and a 7, and 8 and 4. So this is 4 and 8. Wow, with that we completed this amazing Sudoku by Akash. It was really amazing. I would say a tough one, 3 star, 2.5 to 3 star Sudoku, but it was really amazing. So if you really would like to solve these kind of hybrid Sudokus, purely handcrafted, no given digit inside, you have online solving links for all the Sudokus here, Sudoku pad link and Penpa link. I will highly recommend you to check the website, and I will add the link in the description below. Really amazing book, and thanks a lot Akash for such a wonderful Sudoku. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you.